Joe Biden and his Democrats have been responsible for the biggest security breach in U.S. history. So far, Joe Biden's Marxist regime has ushered in over 9 million illegal aliens into these once United States. Using the funding given them by Republicans like John Cornyn and Mitch McConnell, the Democrats have let in millions of unvetted foreign nationals. We don't know who they are or why they are here. The regime and the Democrat Party have set another record in the effort to place you and your family in grave danger. Reports indicate that the extremist left-wing policies of Democrats led to a record of 12,600 illegal alien encounters by Customs and Border Protection in a 24-hour period. Those who try to sound the alarm about this invasion and decry illegal immigration stand in the way of the left's ultimate goals. Thus, the press chooses to lie about them. The biased press proving they are enemies of America. We call out these agents of evil in today's preamble. Though the majority of the biased press is guilty of this, we'll use CNN to illustrate the dishonesty and corruption that exists in all left-wing biased so-called news organizations. Here's Jake Tapper setting up a question to Trump rival Chris Christie.
I want you to take a listen to something else that Donald Trump said about immigrants last night.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. They poison mental institutions and prisons all over the world, not just in South America, not just the 3 or 4 countries that we think about, but all over the world. They're coming into our country from Africa, from Asia, all over the world. They're pouring into our country.
Everyone who was watching that rally and listening to President Trump's comments knew and understood that President Trump was decrying Democrats ushering in over 9 million illegal aliens. But Jake Tapper says Trump was calling immigrants poison. Why did Jake have to lie? Well, it's because Jake and the Democrats who run CNN know that the best way to poison a nation of laws is for criminals to break those laws and for our government to facilitate and aid in the law-breaking. The Associated Press and fake news pimps have been trying to lump immigrants, folks who come to America with permission and in a legal fashion, lump them in with those who are criminally breaking into our country, illegal aliens. To far left-wing journalists, legal immigrants are just like illegal aliens. The truth is, the U.S. has an immigration problem with our silly and outdated legal immigration system. That can be fixed if we elect politicians who actually believe in doing work for a living. We also have a massive illegal immigration problem. 2 problems with 2 very different solutions. Do you think Trump rival Chris Christie could be a man who could lead this nation to solve these problems? You decide.
South America, Africa, Asia, immigrants poisoning the blood of our country. The words of the leading Republican presidential candidate. Your response?
He's disgusting. And what he's doing is dog whistling to Americans who feel absolutely under stress and strain from the economy and from the conflicts around the world. And he's dog whistling it to blame it on people from areas that don't look like us.
South America, Africa.
Wow. Don't look like us? What's Chris Christie talking about, folks? Who's the us he's talking about? I'm an American, Chris. Millions of liberty-loving Latinos and pro-American blacks, Asians, and whites are us. What the hell is Chris Christie? And by extension, CNN, because they didn't call him on it. What are they suggesting? Is Chris Christie saying there really isn't a wave of 9 million illegal aliens being ushered into the United States by the Democrat Party he allegedly opposes? He doesn't appear to care at all about the weight and suffering that the Democrats' illegals are allowed to pile on to American voters. Is he saying that the 168 countries represented in that wave of humanity equal to the population of Virginia doesn't look like Americans? And what does their phenotype have to do with their legal status, Mr. Christie? You know, I'd like to ask the former governor, but the tough guy has been ducking this program since the primary began. Mr. Christie, you're always welcome to come on and explain to me, your liberty-loving Latino, how illegal aliens don't look like us, and on what basis you think how people look should be a factor in enforcing our laws. Let's move over to another liar. The self-absorbed elitist known as Little Jimmy Acosta. You all remember him, don't you? Here he is repeating the lie that President Trump was referring to immigrants when he was really decrying illegal aliens.
Former President Donald Trump took his anti-immigration rhetoric to a shocking new level today at a rally in New Hampshire. He said that immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, using language that is often employed by white supremacists. CNN's Steve Contorno joins us with more. Steve, sounds like some of the stuff that we've heard from Trump before, but it was really kind of on steroids today, the way he was doubling down, tripling down, and adding some really insensitive layers to his usual rhetoric. What more can you tell us?
Wow, yeah, what can you tell us? Little Jimmy there, building on Jake Tapper's lie, saying Trump is anti-immigration. Now, to my knowledge, Trump is not. He just insists on legal immigration processes. But if you go back and watch that soundbite, you're going to see and hear Little Jimmy Acosta there saying, he said immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, end quote. Jim Acosta couldn't credibly place the word immigrants in that quote because President Trump never said it. These are the tricks left-wing loons use to pass their propaganda off as news. Jim Acosta is a master of pushing narrative over news. But what about what passes for a reporter over at CNN? Well, as you will see, the reporter wasn't willing to sacrifice his credibility to play along with Jake Tapper and Little Jimmy's narrative there. But in so doing, he stepped in it even more. Watch.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. In some ways, it felt like if you would be forgiven if you thought you had walked into a Trump rally in 2015 and not 2023, because so many of the themes were reticent of the kind of language he was using 8 years ago. And when it came to discussing undocumented Americans in general and undocumented migrants,
the reporter, to save his credibility, had to admit that President Trump was indeed talking about illegal aliens. But in his effort to split the baby and keep the leftists at the network and his audience happy, he called illegal aliens undocumented Americans. That's right. According to CNN, a so-called news outlet, those who break into our country from China, Yemen, Pakistan, Iran, the Northern Triangle countries, in total 168 countries, they're just Americans. Undocumented Americans. Here's the truth. There is nothing American about a Russian national who illegally breaks into America. There's nothing American about any illegal alien or the Democrats and Republicans who allow them to break into our country contrary to our laws. Those who support illegal immigration hate the United States. The Democrats' illegal immigration campaign is laying waste to mostly Latino communities along the U.S.-Mexico border. The millions of unvetted illegal aliens that the Biden regime let into America, funded by the likes of Senators John Cornyn and Mitch McConnell, represent the most significant security risk to our people that we have ever faced. Experts say it isn't a matter of if, but when cells of these bad actors are activated, ready to do immense damage to our country and to our people. Illegal immigration is wrong. It's immoral, and it's bad for any nation forced to endure it by its political class. America is a nation of laws. Anyone who advocates making illegal aliens easier in their illegality is by definition anti-American, especially those in the biased press.